Welcome to TS Power. Now you're here looking at this thing called a spectrum quantile tracking graph. This is a pretty unique tool that we have here. I'm not sure if it exists anywhere else. And the idea of this tool is you can select multiple variables, but you must be selecting things for which there are similar or the same observations appear in different years, or you're looking at different variables for the same set of observations within the same year. Basically, you need to be able to join the data together that you select. So what we have selected as the base spectrum is from the Townsend Household Survey, from the annual one, for net income from the year 2000. And then we have selected net income from 2003, net income from 2004, gross revenue from 2000, and the gross revenue from 2004. Let's just see what happens. So what are we trying to do here? Well, sometimes regression just doesn't do it. And on this website, you cannot do multivariate regression. And even if you did, you wouldn't be able to do like a multivariate regression graph. So what this is trying to do something which would be a multivariate regression analysis, but on a graph interface. So what we're doing is we're looking at the base spectrum, we're giving it colors. So we're dividing the data into different quantiles, and we're assigning each quantile sequentially a different color from pure green to pure red. And then what we do is, because we have the same kinds of observations, either be villages or provinces over the different variables of the different years, so we can look at a different variable, so the variable from 2003 instead of 2000, the same variable, net income, and see, again, divide the data up into, well, we will preserve the quantiles we had before, but we will just see sort of where those quantiles from the first bar are at now. So if the two data from the two different years didn't change at all, then we would expect the color to match perfectly, because the one that had #1 ranking would still have #1 ranking, the one that had the last ranking would still have the last ranking, having the same color. But now we can see that some of the ones that had the highest ranking have now moved down. I mean, there's one person who is here, one quantile who is here, who used to be up there, right? So this is their average net income. So we can see right away how different and how similar things are. And one thing that's interesting is you can see gross revenue here and net income, right? Gross revenue actually matches pretty well with net income for that year. So people who are making more money are also making more revenue overall. But over time, you can see the net income it still matches a little bit with net income in 2003 and 2004, but the match is decreasing. And you see there's more and more randomness in the color, in the red and green distribution. So this is a very cool tool. You can use it to look at different variables and same variables across years. And it doesn't give you anything precise, but it's just a visual way to understand what the similarity and differences across various data points are.